first time hearing this song, so I'm excited.
What's up, you salty salmons? Welcome back to another Senpai Talks. We have a new guest today. So we have our normal. If you guys watched or listened to the one-on-one that I had with you guys, you know that Moon's not here anymore. Or at least for a while. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to be here anymore. But it's okay. Like I said, we have Jacob now, or Poison. And of course, we still have the original main three, which is me, Sarah, and four, I should say, because now Kayla. So Element saying, I forgot. Well, Kayla wanted to become a main. So, we haven't recorded one of these in a long time with all four of us actually in an actual call together. And then we have a newcomer today. We have a person. We're gonna call her Lilith, because, yeah. So say hi.
Sarah's bitch.
Hello.
Or aka Sarah's hoe / bitch.
Yeah, pause.
That's my wife right there. You talking to?
That's my cum dump. No, I'm just kidding. But in this episode, there's been a new song that's been reaching my soul lately, and I want to share. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys have all listened to it.
Copyrighted?
No, shut up. Fuck you. But we are gonna be reacting. We are gonna be reacting to we are gonna be reacting to two songs. So of course, after the first one, we'll talk about it, how you guys feel about it, and then we'll go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
These two songs are made by a Minecraft YouTuber called Dream. I'm pretty sure he just made it big with this new song, Mask. And yeah, we love this. We love Daddy. So are you guys ready?
Yep. Let's go.
There should be. Yep. If I believe correctly, there are subtitles on the screen, so you guys don't have to put actual captions on.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Video.
Perfect.
Oh, already. The beat. Oh, it's so nice and calming.
I like it.
People change like the tides in the ocean.
Oh, I thought it said titties.
Oh, it's so
nice. Got the light, I'll notice. I sit and wait until the next song.
Facts.
20 hours in an old van up the East Coast through the cold wind. Drove 20 hours by
Dude, that's so relaxing though.
Up the East Coast, what a road trip. Now that interstate is paved with memories of a past life I lived when I was 18. And every winter I think back to what we used to be.
I never expected this one. His voice is so good.
Yeah, no, like this is so good.
His vocals are amazing.
Yeah.
I reminisce about a past life.
Yeah. No, it's not like too much.
Memories debating about the last times. For a minute we was cool, then we flowed just a little too close to the sun.
I love the art animation.
Yeah. This is such a vibe. Why? Yes. It is such a vibe.
In that past life we lived at 18.
I want to comment on something, but I'll wait.
It just.
Okay.
Watch live TV.
It just brought me back to when
Yeah.
I lived in Florida. It brought back so many good memories for me.
It's such
See,
a vibe. I don't even know how to describe it and put it into
honestly,
words, but it's just so good and calming.
Right.
But
it's upbeat.
somewhere in your memories.
It's upbeat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's one line that gets me, which is the interstate paved with memories and shit, like when you're 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
That reminds me of when I first started driving, and now it reminds me of because part of the streets that I drive around now, like in my hometown, I hate driving because I would always have to drive those streets
Yeah.
to like with my exes and stuff because she mainly drove around and I hated it. But like those are bad memories for me, so I hate it. But then there's also the good ones where like
Yeah.
when Poison used to live here still, the road like driving like because every time I'm over by like the one area where he used to live, I always want to be like, I'm gonna go stop by, and I'm like, wait, he's not there anymore, like, because it's just like that getaway space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then also the comment where
it
it's
just
like,
takes me somewhere. I think like it's so relatable to everybody. Like it just
true.
It is.
Especially,
you know,
especially like, if you don't even
takes you to
drive.
that one place.
Like, especially if you
and
don't
it's
even
just,
drive.
like, a vibe all
It's
the way.
it's
I
so
really love it.
it's so impressive that
So
the way that he can analyze and look at all of the stats and all of the algorithms and plan out such elaborate like music that's going that
Yeah.
it does as well as his videos have.
Yeah.
right.
Especially like,
I agree.
I think like one line that also sticks out is the line where it's like when you're driving in like the cold wind. Oh, I don't know if you guys like felt anything with that, but it's like an like emotional thing because
Oh,
like,
I did. Like,
especially for
it
me, like
literally
I don't
takes
care what
you
like
somewhere in your memories.
like for me, I don't care like what weather it is. I somewhat have my window down because I just love the fresh air, and it's just like, but
I won't, but in that Florida weather, oh yes, it's heaven.
I don't like the heat. But
I also have to give him props to whoever he was co-recording with in the song. I don't know if it said the name or not, but how it went from that smooth like normal
the
talking
transition.
to the rap, like the smooth rap on the same
transition was
beat,
clean.
like the same tempo and everything. Because usually rap's hard to do, especially like when you
That
combine, especially when you
transition was
combine it
so
with like something like
clean.
that. It's like putting fucking
yeah. The people that he worked with did a really great job.
facts.
They did.
Like my example of like rap nowadays is kind of like when you're putting fucking smooth jazz in a fucking cut time. I know none of you guys will understand that, but
No,
like,
it makes sense though.
like you're not like you're thinking of like a smooth jazz like a 4/4 time. So it's so you're thinking of like a beat at a time, like 1, 2,
Yep.
and then you go cut time, and you're like, the fuck. So I was actually appreciative of that but also I love the song.
I love it. It's
so, like,
great.
Smooth guitar.
Yeah.
It's just such a nice touch.
It's so calming too, and it just like it literally puts you in your head.
It gives you it lifts your mood. It really
Literally. Like I
and
just
that's
think
what
the
music is
transition.
supposed to do, which is
Right.
it's so impressive because most songs nowadays just don't give you a feeling anymore.
Oh, I know.
At least to me.
I mean,
I agree with that. I mean, there's some, but like it's hard to find.
I mean, the first time I heard the fucking co-artist that BTS made with that fucking Smooth song, I cried a little bit.
So
I don't remember the name of the song, but like, it was like I was driving home one day from work. I was tired as fuck. I was angry as fuck. I was emotional, and then like they were playing Fire, like the new BTS song that's hit charts, and then they played they played the second top song, and it was someone in BTS co-writing with someone else. I don't remember who it was.
probably Love. They've been collabing
Yeah.
with Love a lot.
It was like a smooth, like I don't want to say smooth jazz, but it was like that smooth piano, like, and it made me
I
cry.
think their most recent collab with Love was Who, I think.
Yeah. I think so too.
I don't remember the name of the song, but it made me cry. It was like months ago, but it made me cry on the way home. I was
If
like,
that
fuck.
made you cry, Euphoria would make you cry.
Probably. But anything else to say before we move on to the next song?
That it was just like really great. great feels,
Dream
great
is very
vibes.
good at
Dream is so
relating to
talented.
masses.
Yeah.
Like what gets me, like with both these songs, like I haven't even like listened to the second one yet, but it's how like in his like Minecraft videos, he's so derpy and like
Yes.
he's goofy, but then he
I
records
did not
these.
expect this
But
from
then
him.
he records these, and you're like, he's like mellowed down, he's focused, and you're like, what?
He's such a chill dude. God.
It's like
It kind of just brings like humanity to like influencers because people seem to forget that they're human too.
another example.
What you see
like,
on screen isn't what
yeah.
you get. It's
Like
not them in person.
yeah. Like another example of like Dream to like his songs versus content is Corpse. Because
Yes.
Corpse is like this mellow dude, and then you listen to his songs, and then you're like, this is not the
And then
same
he's
dude.
like a
Yes.
fluff ball.
And you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
There's such an uprising with YouTubers right now and like dual careering.
Exactly.
And I think that's because you can see a lot of their personality in the videos that they create and you feel more of a connection to them.
Yeah.
Rather than the distance that other idols have with their fans.
See, for
That's
me,
all, like,
see, for,
press and
like, I'm happy because Dream is like I said, Dream's a Minecraft YouTuber. Now he's making music. He's dual careering to make
you're
music.
cutting out for me, so I have no idea what you're saying.
What? Am I cutting out?
Yeah,
You
you're
were
cutting
a little
out,
bit.
yeah.
Oh, but like I was saying, I'm kind of happy about Dream because he's a Minecraft YouTuber and he's duo creating music now. And that brings me back to the day like when like Minecraft YouTubers made like I'm like they make songs and like parodies and stuff. You know what I mean? Like back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember those.
But now Dream's taking his own twist and like he's kind of like he's resurrecting the past, and I love it with like Minecraft
He
YouTubers.
saw a chance and he took it.
And he deserves it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He deserves all the audience he gets with this. Like, honestly, it's so good. So authentic. It's like, it totally speaks to the soul.
Mm-hmm.
I think all his music kind of represents some part of him, and then it kind of like is so relatable to us,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, are you ready for the next song?
He's just one of those guys that everyone wants to be friends with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I should probably put a disclaimer. If you guys have never heard the song yet,
If you like
what?
leave and rejoin, you're breaking up so bad for me, but I have full bars.
You gotta love fucking.
Hello?
Can you guys hear me,
Yes.
Sarah?
Still sound like
Taylor?
a robot some of the time.
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna send Sarah.
You sounded fine to me.
Okay, I'm just gonna send Sarah to a different call and worry about it, Bragg. Does that help?
Oh no, keep speaking.
Hello.
Love.
Don't you just love when recordings don't go right? That shit always happens.
Okay, there you go. You're good.
Alright,
Now
you're
we'll
good.
listen.
Cool. Let me go ahead and share my screen again.
Let's go.
But like I was saying, disclaimer for anyone who has not like watched this video or listened to this video, it is depressing.
Be prepared to get
It
hit.
does.
with
Yeah, it hits hard.
Very
So
emotional.
just be prepared.
It does.
But are you guys ready? 'Cause I'm ready.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
First of all, before we even start,
I just.
before we even start, love this
It's
cat.
such a happy beat.
Love the kid.
I know.
Love the kid.
The guitar.
I think that's what makes this one hit harder, because like the starter of like the guitar, and then like okay, I'm gonna rewind it. But I just want to say that kitty though.
Yeah.
kitty, though.
Really.
It
A kitty.
connects.
Yes. Okay.
So good.
It instantly makes you want to start dancing.
Yes.
Smile for hours hours at a time. Stare at the ceiling while I hold back what's on my
And
mind.
that-
And when they
oh my
ask
God,
me how I'm
pause.
doing, I say I'm just fine.
So even at the beginning, the way that he starts off beat gets you to listen so fast. It tunes you in so fast.
Yeah.
Like it's
It
not
does.
a few lines and then you're like, oh, there's a song playing. It's a, oh, now we're starting now.
Like all the lyrics, so amazing. The pop goes pop by.
And all that they can ask is, why are you so sad, kid? That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. So you
Oh god, I must start trying.
How much his voice has improved since the first.
Yeah, so much more emotion in it.
It's so incredible that he's grown so fast.
I love it. Lyrics, those lyrics. Oh,
always being judged
it's
by
just
a
so
bunch of
relatable to
strange
everybody.
Yeah,
faces.
whoever
Scared
you
to
work
go
with for
outside,
lyrics, too,
haven't
is
seen the
just-
light
it's
in
so impressive.
ages.
It's
But
so
I've been
great.
places, so I'm okay-ish. So I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay being the
Oh.
Yeah.
I need help, I'm failing all my classes.
Alright, I'm good. I'm good.
I like literally cried.
Classes.
I did.
I relate to the classes part.
Of course you do, Element.
Oh my god, the first time I failed a class, let me tell you.
The start, honey, I fucking failed at pretty much every class per se.
Oh my god, Element. I'm not surprised though. Okay, video.
The video in the background is just like the little, like,
I
little
know.
art. It's
A
just
Dream and
so-
Patches. That's his name, right? Yeah, I think that's his cat's name.
It's such a vibe. Like his vibes are so great.
It's
And
such
all his
like a
music.
put on songs in the morning and just drink the coffee.
Oh, facts.
Or like driving in the car,
Yeah.
you know, at night.
3 a.m. headed to the gas station.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll blare that thing out the window.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And they're,
Oh my god, it's so
they're-
good.
They're so short, and that's also good because you know the average masses attention span is very short from what it used to be. Songs used to be 4 or 5 minutes long, and you'd
But
listen to
how-
that, but now they're a lot shorter,
It's
and that's
so
the trend.
impressive.
But it's so
It's
impressive.
so impressive how it's so impactful, but yet so short.
Right.
So
But, like,
impactful.
I know, like, Element talked about, like, the classes part, like, but from here, like, from this line right here to the classes,
Mhm.
I felt
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
because of,
Oh, me too.
I know we talked about this before on the podcast, but, like, my freshman year,
Mhm.
there's like talk about Rocks this day, about his past. My freshman year, I almost got, like, expelled from school because I missed so many days. But it was because my stepbrother made a fucking rumor before I even went to the school saying that, like, a gay kid's coming to school, he'll suck any dick possible. And I had no
What the fuck?
Yeah. You never heard about this, but, like, I had no one. I had no one. I had no friend. Well, I had a friend group, but, like, it was like 2 people at the time, so I had no one.
I didn't. When I came into high school, I relied on trying to find my sister as many times as possible.
Yeah, so, like, I started off freshman year, like, I legit failed freshman year. Like, technically, I barely passed freshman year with all
I'm so
D's.
sorry, Rox.
Because half the time, like I said, I almost got expelled because half the time I didn't see daylight. I called out sick from school, like, almost daily because I just couldn't go to school. Like, I was always, like, made fun of because also, like, I'm a bigger dude.
Right.
So like that didn't make it any times better.
Yeah.
Right.
For me.
Yeah.
So it was like me, this fat kid, already has a fucking rumor down his back. He hadn't even fucking joined high school yet, and
The
like
anxiety
so like this
of
just
ready
like
for going into freshman year high school.
this the whole song basically like reminds me of like freshman year,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much.
I can actually
Which was, like, my hardest
semi-relate
year.
because I have a similar story. Because my
See, but that's
sister,
the thing. That's the
my-
thing that's so incredible about it is that it relates to so many masses right now.
I
Because
know.
depression is so high,
it is
and it's getting high.
definitely.
It is not going down. But it's so commonplace now. You know, people joke about it. Or our place is humor. We deal with shit with memes.
Yeah.
And
Humor.
offhanded comments. And it hits hard because it's calling everything out, and there's something in here. Either anything that is said throughout this music video, you will be at least able to relate to one thing,
Exactly.
if not everything. And I
Exactly.
feel that with all of it except for the grades. The first time I failed a class was
Then-
in high school.
Especially
Well,
I
I
got
can
an F
relate to
in a
Rox's
class that I
story.
chose to get an F in because I didn't want to be there.
see like
But I was such
like
like a straight A student, and then I was an
Me
A B
too.
student,
no.
and then I got a C in math in middle school, and I was like, oh, it's all down from here.
No,
Yeah,
baby.
like for me, I wanted to drop out of high school. I honestly did. Like after freshman
too.
year, like after freshman year. But then of course at the end of freshman year, I finally joined the band, which was my family space, and everything started looking
Yeah.
up. I think
Safe space.
yeah, I think that's where I mainly
I don't
decided to finish high school
really
because of them.
opened up, or I don't think I really opened up or started to feel at home until I joined drama. I think junior year.
Mhm.
So I went 2 years kind of feeling out of place.
Mhm.
And moving from Texas to here was just like start of a very dark time in my life.
Yeah.
And then the ending of middle school is one of the worst times in my life I've ever
Right.
had. And so going into high school, I decided that I was going to lay low, that I would make maybe one friend if they talked to me. But
Yeah.
I ended up being the one to talk to them first. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
I was in English one day, and it was show and tell. I think we were doing something about our personalities or like our hobbies or something. And Kat walks in with her like clarinet or whatever.
Oh.
And she plays the Black Butler theme.
Oh,
And after class,
yes.
I'm still the shy kid, introvert that doesn't like to speak to people.
Yeah.
So I make an offhanded comment as I'm walking out of the door. Hey, I liked what you played, and I walk out.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was kind of that. I didn't even know she
Well.
went to my middle school until
Oh wow.
until years later, and she was like, "Oh, I went there," and I was like, "What?" But I
I've
never saw you.
never.
And she's like, "Yeah, I was in all advanced classes, and I was not,
Oh. I'm.
I was in honors, but
Yeah.
not in like
AP.
advanced placement."
I was in AP classes, but I can relate to Rox's story. It's a little bit different though. My sister started a rumor because I had to leave school because I started getting very sick.
Mhm.
And I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell any of my friends because I didn't want them to worry about me. So instead, she told them that I hated them.
Oh.
And
Ridiculous.
well, it was a jealousy reason because I got like asked out by the
figures.
guys that she likes,
Mhm.
and of course being an asshole move. And then I just had so much anxiety. I didn't know how to face anybody. I couldn't, and everyone was like begging me to come back to school, but I couldn't tell them why because I didn't want them to worry. And then I started failing
Which you
because
don't want.
I didn't have the energy to do it, and I was in depression. And,
Well, yeah.
you know,
But like,
like
see, like I understand your situation. Like, because like when you're hurt, like when you're like hurting badly, and
Yeah.
like you're going
don't
through
want
that stuff,
know.
you don't want to tell people because, like you said, you don't want to worry them, and you know they'll go like
Yeah.
over extreme, and you don't want to worry them because they need to focus on school as well, and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Like, yeah, but
It was
And
just
then
like,
the thing is you also get that label when you're in that when you're
yeah.
in that dark place, and they're like, oh, okay, you're like every other.
Yeah, and I was just like
like-
all alone and no one knew.
It's
Except
like,
for
no.
I finally reached out to my fiance, and he really helped me get out of my dark place. So we
Which
were
is-
best friends since kindergarten.
always felt like I had to shoulder everybody else's negativity.
Right, me too.
bad, yeah,
Oh my
that was
gosh.
me.
I was
So-
everybody's therapist. Like everyone came to me
Yep.
for relationship advice,
Wear a
even though I'd
mask with
never
a
been in
smile,
one.
Bitch, I feel that so
Yes.
hard. I may not have
Like-
a smile all the time, but dear
Yeah.
God, am I I try and be the most positive I can
Mhm.
possibly be, the most
Exact-
understanding and
Fuck.
chill.
If
I-
that ain't me.
Yeah, I grew
If that
up with-
ain't me.
But like
you know,
okay,
moving spot to spot because I was army brat, so
Yeah.
you know, you make a friend and you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to leave you in a few years. I know this,
Oh.
but I'm gonna make the most of it while I'm
Yeah.
here, you know. And I'm gonna fight for you, and I'm gonna love you, and I'm gonna take you under my wing, and I'm gonna try and make your life better before I have to go.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, baby.
You know what I just noticed?
Hmm.
It's completely different from what we were talking. Sarah, you know how you told me to hide Moon's armor?
yeah.
I forgot that Xavier took it and put it on.
Brilliant.
So my boy's fucking roaming with his own armor. I'm like, bitch. I just looked at the chest right now, like, my boy took it.
Yo.
but like the next point I want to bring up is like the this lyric on the screen right now is I wear a mask with a smile
Smile. Yeah.
because
Oh,
like I don't know
Everybody
why.
does.
Yeah, especially like this has been like me from like 6 to like fucking probably still
Yeah.
now. I still like
Yeah.
especially at work. Like I don't know, work for me. Like I'm that person. Like I don't like going anywhere. I really don't.
Yeah.
But like the real world hits hard for you. But like, cause
Your home is your safe place.
because
you know?
like everyone like, cause I've been told so many times in my fucking life like just forget the past and look towards the future.
Oh my God, no.
But
you
for
can't.
me,
It's
I
not
can't.
possible.
My past haunts me. Like
That's
it always will,
PTSD.
and it always will be. But like
Looking towards the
Post-traumatic
future
stress
scares
disorder.
me.
also
The
that's
amount
true.
of
Yeah.
mental breakdowns I've had this year are
Mm-hmm.
tremendously more than
Yeah. Like especially
Same
like
here. And I just finally got help for it, so
like
I'm
especially like
trying.
especially this year. Like this year with
Yeah.
with
this year
like,
really hard.
like with just this year, like not even because like COVID and shit. Like I'm fine with COVID and shit. I'm
Yeah.
fine staying away
Yeah.
from people. I don't want to be near people anyway.
People are stupid, but
But like
Exactly.
pisses me off sometimes,
with me like fucking up my ankle and me being like
Mhm.
like because I'm the like I have a weak immune system. Like I can
Me
like I can
too.
catch
I'm
anything.
immune-compromised.
I can like catch anything and I'll be down for like a couple of days. But with
Mm.
I
like
am immune compromised, so I know that.
but with work, I kind of have to like play it off like I'm not fucking hurting
yeah.
or like
Yeah,
I'm legit like I'm okay.
I
Mhm.
can relate to that so much because
Well, because I'm
I
s-
hide my pain with a smile, even though I want to cry.
And
Like recently.
there's another thing. There's that
Go ahead.
too. That was another lyric in here. That was like something about not letting people see you cry. And,
Oh, yeah.
and that's a thing that relates to, I'm pretty sure, almost everyone. Because you don't want to let other people see
Exactly.
you so vulnerable. So the only place
Mhm.
that I
Sad-
find
okay,
to
hold on,
really
like,
cry is
oh.
in the shower.
Honestly,
Right?
Go in the
honestly,
shower
sad
with a kid and
story.
not my safe place.
Sad story.
Rock to sad story time.
Sad story. This is actually just recently, like when my cat passed.
Yeah.
because I had her since like we first moved in this house in Colorado,
Did it finally hit
Yeah.
you
And-
taking a shower?
and I was no, I was 6. I was 6 when we finally achieved, but her family left her here, when they moved. So like I kept playing with her, and then we finally adopted her. The day that I was told that she died, like I think I didn't realize at the time because I was still waking up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it was knocking on my door. I was expecting to be told like I'm working late or something like that from my mom because she's been working late, and she goes,
Yeah,
I was like, what's up? And she goes, can you open the door? This is important. And I was like, you working late? And she goes, no, just open the door. So I get up, I open the door. I think I was still on
Yeah.
on call with Kayla at the time.
Yeah.
Because we fell asleep on the call together. And I opened the door,
Mhm.
and she's like, yeah, so your cat died, and you need to go make a grave before you go to work. And in my head, I'm like, I have like 2 hours before I have to go to work.
My God.
So
I remember you
like,
telling us
it was
this.
still dark out.
Yeah.
I almost got into a car accident going to work that day.
Oh my God.
Like, because like I was ready to go to work. I said I said I need another 30 minutes. So I was 30 minutes late to work because I need to do that 30 minutes to myself.
Yeah.
So my grandpa came over to like do some stuff because we bury our animals. We don't cremate them or anything.
That's what we do too.
So like he puts like this stuff on them so like they don't smell. And so, like other animals don't like dig them up and whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm in the car ready to go to work, but I realize my grandpa trapped me in. So like, there's no way. I'm already starting to feel tears come out, and I see him start leaving the house. And I'm like, fuck, he's gonna come talk to me. Yeah, so legit that whole like car drive to work, which is like 20 minutes. I'm over here just like tearing my eyes out, listening to music, like in the car, and it was like it was hard for me. And then
That's a good thing that you let it out, though. It's
Yeah,
so bad to bottle
but then
it up inside.
then the day that
You need to grieve.
then the day I left Sarah when we were house sitting, I was just I couldn't because like I don't like letting people see me cry because like I was taught
Yeah.
like you're a man, you're not supposed to cry in front of people because it's just it shows how soft you are. But like sometimes I just like I'm okay with being a soft boy. I'm okay with being a soft boy. I'll admit it now.
It's like,
I don't even think that makes you a soft boy. I think that just makes you
The-
human. You
I
know?
think the thing that makes me afraid of crying in front of people is the question, "Why are you crying?"
Exactly.
That I've also
And
had
when-
yelled at me.
And when your
it's-
mind is so dark, you know, it's like a
It's
dark
like,
and not
I-
safe
I-
place. How do you
like,
explain that?
no,
Yeah,
no.
it's like when my
Yeah.
like when my
Just
dog
let me-
died.
No.
Because of course I was off. But my mom was still at work and she didn't get to say bye to the dog when the dog passed. And it's just me and my stepdad home, and we're looking at each other like we can see the tears rolling in our eyes, but like we're not letting it out. Like you could like physically see us like mentally in our heads just slamming our head against the wall, like not just cry. But I think I finally broke when
baby.
like all the family came together and everyone's just crying on each other, and I'm like, it's over. Like I can't do cry parties because then it breaks. But
Yeah.
I have such a trouble with the question, "Are you okay?"
I hate it
Or "How are you
because
doing?"
I love like I always make the joke at work.
These days,
Yeah, especially at
and
work.
even through high school.
Oh, high school was fucking.
Through
When
high
teachers
school and
ask
up
you
to
like every
now, just-
morning.
That question is like, it has no meaning to me anymore because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm living.
See, that's why I hate
That's it.
That's why I hate working fast food though, because like normally when you're drive-through working,
Yeah.
you have to
That's
greet them.
depressing.
You have to greet the customers, and like my go-to thing is just like, hi, how are you doing today? And they're like, oh, I'm doing good. How are you? And
Yeah.
I can't lie to me like, yeah, I'm depressed as fuck. I want to quit my job. Like, So I have to be like, I'm doing
Yeah.
fantastic today.
Good.
I'm doing
how are you?
fantastic. Yeah, what can I get for you? I'm just like,
Yeah, customer service 101.
Yeah.
that's why I always tell people, like, when you first start customer service, you can tell a difference between like your customer service voice and your actual voice, because you're
Well, 'cause
actually
it's
Yeah,
like
because
very
your
fake
a-
it till you
tough
make
for
because
it.
your
adults.
actual
It's very
voice,
Fake
tough
it till
for
you make
adults.
it.
like, because your actual voice is like when you're talking like your coworkers who are like, dude,
Yeah.
fuck that customer.
You,
But then when you see a customer in the store, you're, like, your voice gets higher and you're like, hi, how you doing today? Like, you
You
trying
go,
like
hi, how
positivity.
are you?
Yeah, it's fucking.
yeah.
I like how no one
It's
believed me until they
How
actually
can
did
I
it
help
until they did it
you?
themselves, and I was like,
It's
I
your
fucking told
baby
you,
voice
yeah,
for adults.
Yeah,
yeah.
it really is.
The one time I regret getting caught crying was when Jacob moved or Poison moved.
Mm.
Because I
That
was
must have been so hard.
because his house was my getaway space from my house,
Yeah.
because especially during the time where I was getting yelled at and shunned by my stepdad 24/7 because he stuck his line out for me for on his job, but they couldn't.
Hmm.
But I basically didn't meet the requirements and shit like that, so I got fired from there. And so
Mm.
like I had to stay a week over at his place. But like legit, like I was with him all morning, like him like packing up and shit, saying goodbye and stuff. I basically almost followed them like to Florida, but not really because I take different turns. I get home, I'm fine. I'm like, I'm not gonna cry. I hear a
Yeah.
chime, and I'm like, motherfucker. And my
Oh.
mom comes downstairs, knocking on my door, and I'm like,
Oh.
don't open the door, don't open the door. And I opened it, and she's like, you okay? And I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
But because I've never had like a childhood friend like that, or a very close friend like that, I've never.
Mhm.
People moving doesn't really move me anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have that effect. It just doesn't hit that hard. But I
Because you're used to it, you
understand
become
easily.
numb to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rox,
Um,
I have a surprise for you.
Oh god. Can it wait?
I'm
Oh.
gonna DM it
Oh,
to
you're
you.
something okay. It was like, if it's like physically showing me something, I'll have to wait.
I
No,
think
no, no. I just have a surprise.
just because I hate
Cheer
breaking
you up.
down in front of
Oh
people.
my god, I caught a glimpse.
I broke down twice in my senior year in front of my teacher.
Mhm.
And
What do you
that
think?
just kind of
I
seems
love
so
it.
embarrassing. Because along with when you see someone breaking down, you get pity.
See, I don't know,
Yeah.
like I don't know why that
Um,
like. I don't mean to like keep interrupting you, but like I don't know if that was just like I don't know if it's just me or not, but like whenever like I like graduated from like a grade and I'm moving on to the next grade, I always cried because
Yeah.
you spend that year with that teacher, you get to know them, and then you're basically just up and leaving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
and,
after like every year, I would like cry my eyes out because like I
Because
miss
you have
my
to
teachers.
not
restart.
known for that
You have to
one.
restart with a new teacher, people.
Just when you get used to your teacher, you know.
Although like ceremonies and stuff, that'll get me sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
There's always that
These
panic
people are
that,
so
that it's
fucking
like,
weird.
oh shit,
Shut up,
am
Jacob.
I out of character, or did they not make
Jacob,
it,
what?
or,
What'd you
or,
say?
And like congratulations, I hate congratulations too because that'll make me wanna cry. I'm like,
See,
Yeah.
it made me cry when I went to my sister's graduation like a couple last
Mm.
week. I cried
Yeah, I
because
remember.
it reminded me of our graduation, our goodbyes.
I didn't have one.
Oh.
Especially like because like I said, freshman year was hard, but then I joined the band, and at the senior year for all the bandmates, we have to write a speech.
Yeah.
We have to write a speech to the other band members. I felt so bad because I made the whole
Yeah.
room cry, even Mr. King cry with my speech, even though I wasn't even gonna write one. I
Oh.
was gonna wing it. Like that was like legit the first line of my like speech was like, I was gonna wing the speech, but you guys are special enough for me to actually write one. So then I read the actual speech and shit. and like it was just like
Oh, that's special. That's a good memory,
because
though.
yeah, it is. It really is. But like
Same.
just like saying goodbye is hard.
I have
In a
like
way.
2 teachers that I really miss, and that would be Miss Hook
Me too.
and Have.
Mine would be Mr. Slavens, and it would be also Mr. Worley. They were very awesome teachers, and like they were very there for me with all my health issues, and because mine are not visible,
too.
I don't have any visible health issues, but
Right.
Mr. Worley had hearing aids, so I gave him some of my hearing aid batteries because he had to pay for his, and mine I get for free. So I gave him that, and I always had a good relationship with him. He was just a great, crazy old man teacher. He was fun. And then with Mr. Slavens, he was just so encouraging and like was very one-on-one. And I had straight A's that year. And he was my reason for like really getting in love with reading, because we got rewarded for it. Like, you read this many books, like, and then we had an AR day, which was where, like, depending on the book, like how many books, we would get money for like good behavior, doing work, blah blah blah, like fake money. And then on AR day, we would be able to pick out prizes and stuff, and they weren't like just like simple stuff. It was like awesome, cool stuff, like a giant chocolate bar or like something great for middle school. So that was a good memory.
Okay, guys. Okay. So I went ahead and muted everyone because we're kind of dragging this on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of us talking about Dream's new songs, new like music wise. Let us know down in the comments how you felt about it. Because especially the last song, like you heard from all of us, it hits hard. It's an emotional song. I'm sorry this was dragged out for 42 minutes. I wasn't planning on it to be. I was planning to make this a quick short video, but if you guys enjoyed it, because you learn more about us, or well, you knew about us, but also meet new people. And let us know how you think Lilith did. Because if you guys like her, we'll bring her back for more. Yeah, and I think I already said this before, but if not, let us know how you felt about these songs as well, because everyone has their own opinion on songs and like what the lyrics do to you and like the beat and stuff. So definitely let us know how you felt about it. And if there's any other songs you want us to react to or videos to react to, let us know down in the comments below, and we'll get on to that. But other than that, that's all the Tims. I hope you have a great day. Live love, be healthy, stay strong, protect someone you love them, and we'll see you all in the next one.